Morning.
How are you doing, big guy?
Good man, how are you?
Doing awesome, man.
Good to see you.
You as well? Good. Busy? Yeah.
You keeping busy? Or just kind of sitting around twiddling your thumbs? Yeah, right.
Probably been crazy for you guys. Like, people are probably trying to change the
I didn't. We're still trying to figure it out sometimes. Like, oh, I can see you now.
Is your mic on?
Yeah, exactly.
Took a couple classes.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah. This week we started in, have you seen our Portland space?
The garage is totally cleaned out and now the gym. Yeah. Just on the finishing touches, right?
Tonight's been starting to train a couple of us and trying to get some good stuff there. He's down with
That's awesome.
A lot of work went into that. You guys did a lot of work out there.
So that's your like alternate place for
Yeah.
True.
It's cool to be able to like treat out there too. And stuff. What'd you think? It's cool.
I think it's cool. Yeah. Actually, just like faster pace.
Yep.
Yeah, I thought Justin was awesome.
You've been killing it, man. You have changed.
Wow.
I mean, with what you're doing marketing, you're thinking, so it's huge.
Yeah, finally.
Well, I mean, I just great when we start the conversation. Been there.
Never had that like
Yeah. And how tough it is. The amount of discipline.
It's a lot every day.
No slacking off, huh?
How's the rest of life?
Good.
How old are you?
2 and almost 4, so August.
Six, 10 going into school.
Already canceled the football. Probably too soon.
Team started to try and practice. On one end of though, like 2 weeks after, you all had COVID. Let's go. I think. Do you think they'll just keep nobody in the show?
Yeah, it sounds like you're doing
Automatic response. Can't be.
I know.
Shut that off.
Yeah, like, that's how I make it.
Yeah, exactly.
Good. Good. Girl, she's such a good.
It's not good.
Pretty much. She's more time to do it. Really, it's been like a handful of shit. Oh, yeah. Yeah, in the shot down, open life, you know. Finally,
She probably heard the same thing.
she's saying,
I know, that's what I'm saying.
there's so much good.
I know, I was thinking, you guys doing 6 and 6s, and then they're Tuesday, Thursday, I'm like, what didn't we have any other time?
She goes, today's your half day, get this straight, with the house at 4:45, work out the pen and the meeting while you do it, and you're gonna be home at 3:30. When you're half day.
It's a
Okay.
nice half day. 8 hours is half, 16 is not even really doing it. I'm gonna buzz out for us.
Yeah. You see this next because we're trying to maybe this was not being space off.
Yeah, and she can. Right. Right. And then, you know, it's like, she's not there. I'm having it down. I went and worked on a couple things, so she just doesn't know how to do
Are you hiking?
Well, I already have to, I did last month.
Yeah, I did not.
I just learned that.
So where does she hang out? In Providence? Yeah. Okay. Well, it's been on my mind.
They do all this all.
Okay. Great. I was yeah. For the record, I was not working on this track. And they came in and all these I was like, yeah, heck yeah, I'll even do that. And I like grabbed it and took it up. And we strapped to the teaching class. He's like, all right, we're doing that reaction. I just strapped it.
Not really, but you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah, I really don't. Oh,
Yeah, I get it.
You feel like you work out. That's pretty cool.
Thank you for knowing what that is.
Oh, yeah. I'm a huge busy man. Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah.
So either party or auditions.
Yeah.
You covered a little better.
Well, we're well, I mean, we got you.
No, it's not.
And then one of the days, like,
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the TDS Telecom Meeting Chamber Networking Breakfast. I appreciate seeing everyone live, getting a visit, see how everyone's doing, that everyone's smiling, has a great story, so keep your good work up. Let's start our meeting with the Pledge of Allegiance, and Jan Jesper will lead us off. Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, Jan. Good morning, I'm Wayne Cofield, I'm the president of the Hayden Chamber of Commerce, which is my pleasure. I love this group and the people belong. I want to thank you all for being here, and a special welcome to those of you that are here for the very first time. We hope you enjoy yourself and meet someone new or learn something you didn't know before. Our guest today is my good friend Kyle Rutley, Chief Operations Officer with Wake Media. He will be speaking today about having a winning mindset during a pandemic, which we all need. And now, without further ado, the lovely and talented Andy Johnson, our Executive Director.
You like that?
Yes. Good morning, everyone. What a wonderful day. We have some awesome trade tables. I'm moving over to TDS and see they're eating and enjoying breakfast. Well, she comes to my brother-in-law, and also mentioned Anita's one of our board of directors, very active in the community, and we are very thankful for TDS. Our chamber.
And I tell people all the time when they're looking to join a chamber,
Sure.
then I come back and tell you the chambers, other chambers that I actually said. There's all the time. Anyway, we are PBS, fiber, phone, television. We've been here for just over a year. Just want to let you know we have a couple offers going on right now for our residential customers. If you register now, by September 30th, we will upgrade you for life to 600 gigs for a 300 gig price. And then if you're a residential customer as well, if you register now on August 31st, you'll be entered into drawing for a home theater package. So we're going to come in and do the big screen TV and a woofer and all whatever that stuff that my husband says we need. And we'll install it with you through Best Buy and just set you up for a very nice, hopefully, winter inside out. So if you go to tdsfiber.com or talk to our Miss Janet Johnson from Wisconsin, who's over here. And I can introduce my teammates. I would say that Fiber, she's with me over here in Coeur d'Alene. And Ed Goodell is our newest marketing. He just joined us last week. And he's going to be in our Spokane market. So our drawing today, I have $10 Flipsos gift card, $10 phone gift card, earbuds, which is Callaway golf balls, which by the way was a chip that oh, come on. Does anybody else have cards? Come on.
Which card, Jay? Everyone get a card out.
Can't do it, just get a card.
No, my dog just went for 50% down.
Oh, sorry. Any more? You
always want to take advantage. Our trade tables have some amazing things, so make sure you visit them and get to know them and put your cards in. Okay, so I'd like to draw.
I have a livestock, but non-common.
All right.
Mike Rose, right?
Yeah, thank you. And we're going to move over here to Crime Scene Entertainment with Jenny Cook. And I've known Jenny for a few years now, great lady, and also they're new to our chamber. So I'm going to let Jenny talk.
Good morning, everybody. So as I said, we're Crime Scene Entertainment. We are a murder mystery event host. We will come to you, your business. We also do public mysteries. We have a couple up here. If you didn't check them out earlier, we have an 80s prom coming up, and we have a Cruising for Murder, which is on the Curling Cruise book. We are a little bit different than what most people think of when they think of murder mysteries. A lot of people think you go and you watch some actors put on a play and then you try to solve the mystery. Well, ours, everybody that comes actually gets to be the character, so it's very hands-on and interactive. If you're a little bit shy and you want to kind of test the waters first, we do offer a general admission where you can kind of watch how everything's done. But it's so much fun. Everybody that comes to general admission by the end of the night, they're saying, I wish I would have been a character, because it's so much fun. It's just really a cool experience. And when people hear murder, sometimes they're a little hesitant. They're like, all right, is this gonna be something really gory I don't wanna bring my kids to, or certain family members that might get offended easily? It's not like that. It's all fun and games. Like, we do a lot of comedy in this. It's not something that's really very serious. So at most, our murders, the lights might go out, we may hear a gun, we may hear a scream. We have, like Sam said, a professional screamer that will scream when the person dies, so that you don't ever miss it. And then you're just gonna go throughout the night. You're gonna have objectives. We walk you through everything. We have announcements that will tell you every step of the way. But the objective sheet will tell you to, go talk to another character, maybe accuse them of something, or it gives you some clues that you may only know that people can try and pay you for, because we also give you $500 of money in the beginning, so you can bribe, you can blackmail us, all kinds of things. It's super fun. And it just really is a great experience. And like I said, it's really great for team building, so it's great for everybody. You've got your Christmas parties, anything like that. It's really a great opportunity to get together. So.
That sounds exciting. I'm looking at that. It's gonna be a lot of fun, I believe. And we have a giveaway. What is our giveaway?
Oh, yeah, so, sorry, I have 3 $25 gift cards to work. Anita. And then we have Terry from Sharp Music Studio. We have the Unleash Your Passion. Should be the name on here. Oh, is it Hayden? Yes, Hayden. Thank you all.
And we move on to Ms. Evelyn Howe with Advanced Marketing Concepts.
Hi, good morning. I just wanted to do some products here, which is, I did a publisher of tickets publication, Discovery Map, and Home Magazine, and also doing maps now for the chamber, which I think the first one for after. And we'll do one for Hayden. So if you want to have an ad spot, let me know. I'm here as much as this time. And I also saw the new magazine, which I purchased, and it will be called Hometown Savings Magazine, which will be direct mailed to 40,000 households. It's it's a coupon saving magazine. And yeah, I think that's what it is. Anything else I should say?
Well, I'm excited about our map. If you can get your business on the map, which we're very excited because we can design the map however we would like it to look. So if you would like to be part of this, you definitely want to talk to Evelyn, because we will create the map around the businesses that are part of it. And I can tell you that our visitors that come to our area ask for maps. I had a gentleman stop by at the chamber office yesterday, wanted several for his family and their own. And these are the kind of maps that I give out. We can also place these at businesses and places that they're at. So tell us how easy it is to get an ad in the map.
Oh, and so an ad spot is $199, and it's out for at least 6 months. So the shelf life is 6 months, and you can have bigger ads, like you have jumbo ads on the back side, $6.75, so it's a huge ad. Also, the Chamber of Commerce in Coeur d'Alene wants this map, so that I published it over there in Macton, in Coeur d'Alene, the Macton map, so it will be more than just the Hayden.
And what would you say the reach is when we get it out there? The potential reach.
Well, we paid 10,000, so that's a 6-month period. It could be out there long, but at least 6 months.
That's a great bang for your advertising dollar. And we have a giveaway. What is our giveaway?
We got $120 worth of free advertising with tickets publication for 2 months. And then a gift certificate for a business headshot with big pictures, that's $75 worth. You also will get a file with that, so you can use it anywhere you want.
Okay. Okay. We have Jan Jesberger, with Jan Jesberger Insurance. Awesome. Congratulations. Oh, sorry. I'm not ready. Oh, goodness. And let's see, I believe Peggy's gonna be very, yes, Peggy, you are very lucky. Yes, congratulations. Thank you very much. And we move on to Mike Rose with Idaho Cattle and Livestock.
Hi, good morning. Like Candy said, I'm Mike Rose of Idaho Livestock and Cattle. We're happy to be here. We joined the chamber like in February, and then we're planning on being at the breakfast in March, and we haven't had breakfast in a while. So happy to be here in person and see everybody. Idaho Livestock is a local cattle ranch right here in Hayden, Idaho. We sell meat by the cut every Saturday at the farmers market. We sell off our website, and you can just give us a call and pick up meat at the ranch, by the cut, a selection, whatever you prefer. We also have farm fresh eggs. Anybody interested in bulk orders, we will start that first week in October. So we're hoping to have about 20 orders for sale in October. So if you're looking for give us a call, let us know. We do have a little giveaway today. We're giving away a pack of 2 top sirloin steaks, a London broil, 2 dozen farm fresh eggs, and 3 bottles of farmer. So, all of that will come. I don't have to say today, and congratulations to, let's see, who's that going to be? Peggy. Oh my goodness, at least you got it.
Congratulations, baby. Thank you so much. It pays to get around to our trade tables. See that. And I'm going to pass the microphone to Kathy, who has some new members to tell us about.
Thank you, Candy. Good morning, everyone. We are so excited about our new members for July. And first, I'd like to introduce Lauren Roberts, and she's going to tell us about Dreams Are Forever events, and they're our newest bronze member.
Thank you. So we are Dreams Are Forever events. We are a character entertainment company that does birthday parties and public events with different characters from princesses to superheroes and pirates and fairies and many, many, many more. We have over 40 different characters right now on our website. We have packages for home party visits, where the characters will come to your house. We have drive-by visits for social distancing, where the characters will stay outside and sing songs. We have an event center right now in Dalton Gardens, that's 1,000 square feet, and it's an interactive facility that is totally themed different every single time for every different character. So the princess one, we have a castle wall, and the images will change. Or when we have a pirate party, we have a pirate ship. And so whatever you book, it's different every time. And each package at the center gets a live performance with different characters that sometimes we sing, sometimes for superheroes we do superhero training, and we have a whole bunch of different fun stuff. We also do ticketed events at the center, and because of coronavirus, we haven't had any this year yet, but for Halloween we are planning several ticketed events where you'll be able to come in and experience a little evening with some of our different characters. And you can find us around town too. We do festivals, fairs, and we also have an opportunity right now for businesses to sponsor a princess sing-along in the park, and your name will be used in all of our advertising and after events. And that's all on our website, which is dreamsonforever with the events.com. And we are on Instagram and Facebook. You just search Dreams On Forever Events. And we really want to inspire kids and adults to reach for their dreams and find happy connections. So thank you.
And our next new member is Unitech, came back, Unitech Composites, and they're a silver. And Pamela couldn't be with us this morning, but we are excited that they came back on board. And next I'd like to introduce Jackie Johnson with Legal Shield and ID Shield. She's a new bronze member of our group.
excited to be here. We just moved here from Missoula about 3 months ago. So just a little bit about what I am. I've been a realtor in Missoula for 30 years. And about 4 years ago, I had identity theft happen to my real estate transactions. And so I'm like, oh my gosh, the first one happened. Well, then the second, the third, the fourth one. And so I was trying to help my clients to figure out what I could do to put the transactions back together. And I came across Legal Shield and ID Shield and just absolutely fell in love with the company. We've been around since 1972. We kind of are a disruptor for the legal industry, and as a realtor, I've worked with attorneys for years, but what we have is a network of attorneys throughout all 50 states. So we are a monthly membership. When you join, you actually have access to all areas of the law in all 50 states. So I have used it in 3 states, unfortunately for my speeding tickets. So, but that's one of the things we do. So basically, when I was in Wyoming and I got a ticket because I didn't know they were working in the area there, I was in town, I didn't know I was in town. I basically snapped a picture on our app to the Montana provider firm, who then called me, sent it to the Wyoming one, and then said, how can I help you? And so even though I know I was guilty, but they helped me reduce some points off my record so my insurance, costs are not so high. So that's kind of what we're doing. We do your wills at no cost. We update them every year. With the COVID virus here, we have our attorneys have just been overloaded with questions from businesses. How do I help my employees? How do my employees work? Those types of things. And then our identity theft, we cover in all areas of identity theft. We have licensed private investigators that help restore you back to your pre-theft status. So I'm excited to be here. Thank you, and I've met some of you, and so thank you. And any good suggestions on what to do in the area, I'm all open for that. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And then we have Hayden Yoga and Massage. Jake is going to tell us a little bit about this business. Welcome. They are a new gold member of the gym.
I didn't even know I was gold today. Thanks for that. So I'm here for Hayden Yoga and Massage. We have been local massage therapists in the area for almost a decade now, and we've been independent for about 7 years of that. So we're happy to be here, and our practice is not completely unique in the fact that we offer therapeutic massage therapy, but we are unique where we help with body repatterning after the fact with a yoga practice. It's not mandatory to have that, but it is highly suggested so that you can maintain the changes that you want to make in your body for longevity. We do take both auto insurance and private insurance. So one thing sets us apart just a little bit there. And we have a lot of specializations in this area that aren't prevalent. We have structural integration therapists. We specialize in intraoral work for TMJ and other things that create scar tissue within the oral cavity, which can cause a lot of migraines. We have oshiatsu therapists, so a lot of deep tissue and really more intense bodywork styles that help you recover and prepare from surgery and traumatic impacts to your body. So that's where we're at. We love to be here in Hayden. It's a great community up here, and we're here to stay. Thank you very much.
We are just excited about all of our new members, and if anyone wants to refer someone, just let me know. I'd be happy to meet with them. And next, we have our fearless leader, Wayne.
Thank you very much. I just had a thought that maybe we should get a bus together, grab Peggy, and head to Vegas. Are you in, Peggy? Would you lead us in that group? I mean, that's a little hat trick of fun there. I love that. So, congratulations. So moving on, our speaker this morning is Kyle Rutley. Chief Operations Officer with Wake Media in Coeur d'Alene. Kyle Rutley leads the company's operations with responsibility for businesses in multiple states. He also oversees the company's ongoing expansion efforts into emerging markets. In his previous role with Wake Media for 3 years, he served as the owner, operator, and CEO. Kyle was responsible for the company's increasing growth and development with a banner year in 2019. Nice. Since 2020, he has stepped into a role as a Chief Operations Officer, allowing him to lead in his sweet spot. Before starting Wake Media in 2017, Kyle worked as a personal trainer and a certified master trainer. Owning his own gym and training clients well over 10,000 hours. While in the fitness industry, he cultivated digital marketing skills that later led him to start Wake Media. Kyle takes his marathon mindset into marketing sphere. It may be difficult, but never impossible with the right mindset. Please welcome Kyle.
Thanks, Wayne. So if you didn't notice from that bio, we're actually going to do a group fitness class. Who's ready? Thank you again, Candy. You guys are awesome. Wayne, thanks so much for having me back in 2020. As a guest speaker in January 2019. That was awesome. Great. So who here is a runner? Raise your hand. Anybody who can run? Got like 3 people. Come on, Tom, you should be jumping on tables. Anybody else? No? Raise them high, raise them high. All right, so who here has run at least 1 mile? Just keep them up. 1 mile. Thank you. There we go. Class participation. All right, so how about 2 miles? Keep them up if you run 2 miles. Keep them up if you run 3, 4, 5, about 7. There's a couple, about 8, 9, 13. About 26.2.
Wow.
There we go. Let's have a round of applause for these kids. So as you know, like going on that first mile, how many of you are completely gassed? I don't know about me. That first mile is the hardest. I get a little bit like mucusy and like it starts to get a little bit. My lungs are on fire. I'm sure you know. And you start kind of feeling the effects of the run. So as this pandemic has hit, one of the aspects I really felt is in that first mile in solidarity, our lungs are on fire, we're kind of disoriented, we're feeling gassed, we're kind of uneasy about how the pandemic has swept through the nation, especially in the local area and during the Idaho shutdown. And for many of the businesses in our local area, I'm really sorry that they have shut down their doors. So as we've gone through the various COVID-19 reopenings, our endurance has really come up in a lot of ways, right? Just like we're running into mile 2, mile 3, and for Tom, mile 26.2. So it's much like the race. Although our community is growing stronger locally, we have to face some of the adversities in other cities. So I'm going to talk about kind of a couple of different things that really has personally let me inflow. And then I'm going to give you kind of some like tips on how to have this mindset of going through this winning mindset in the pandemic. You guys ready for this?
Yeah.
You guys are awake?
Yeah.
We sure everyone's had coffee. So number one is what has really got me inflow is caring for and being cared for my loved ones. So I got 2 beautiful boys, 2 almost 4, and they are very active. And this pandemic has been hard on them because they're asking daddy, why are the parks shut down? 2 is constant prayer for and with others. Plus 3 is keeping positive no matter the obstacle of the day. And that's really something too, is I feel like, anybody feel like every day has been like a different update, a different thing that's happened, this store shut down, this store is open, we're wearing face masks, we're not wearing face masks, we're doing elbows, we're not doing elbows, right? Anybody else? It's just me. 4 is keeping diligent in personal workouts. So I know for me, I have to work out every day, or just at least almost every day, just to like have that bent, right? What is it? Northland? Northland, yeah. You guys are open, right? Yeah. Awesome. See some updates. Yeah, it's just every day you have to keep that pattern, and it's a good bent for you to put all the emphasis in. So that's me. In the words of Christopher McDougall, he said, the reason we race isn't so much to beat each other, but to be with each other. I think that's really true, especially in the local community, is we are with each other, for each other, and stronger together, right? So I remember training for my first triathlon. Now, who here has done a triathlon? One, okay, there we got a few. Keep them up, keep them up. Anybody else? Awesome. They're not smiling. You guys okay?
I wasn't built for that.
Yeah. How tall are you? 6'4". 6'4", yeah. Yeah, that would be a little rugged under your knees. Well, training for that first triathlon was frightening, it was exciting. There are just a lot of components into it. As you well know, there's 3 aspects of it. One of the cool things about that is I had 2 guys that kind of got me into the sport at an early age. One of which was Jamie Birch from PAB Commerce. He's an awesome guy. And him and Dave decided to invite me one day for an open water swim. Now, my background is swimming. So I swam in high school and I swam in college. And so I feel like I'm pretty confident in swimming, right? What do you think? So in May of that year, they invited me right over by the tree in City Beach, that giant tree that sticks up halfway through at this point. And so we got in, I had my wetsuit on, and it was pretty cold. Anybody go in before June in the water? Yeah, it's pretty chilly. So it wasn't my best swim. I started panicking, my face was freezing, I was getting water in my nose. Everything that I possibly could focus on for swimming was completely out of the window. Completely gone. So at the time I was literally used to just a controlled environment, which is, all right, I got the lane, the white line, follow the white line, you see the bottom, all that, you're controlled. I mean, Tom knows what I'm talking about. You get out there, there's no bottom, you have to focus on the horizon, sighting, and all these weird swim terms. And so in the panic, I was really feeling like down and defeated, about my abilities and wanting to really just give up. And, I got through it, lost some of that, and afterwards, we all got back to discuss. And so Jamie really decided to, not allow me to have any excuses. No excuses. It's not about what you did, why you couldn't swim, you wouldn't allow me to have this. And I was, a teenager at this point. But one of the impactful things that I took away from that one swim was what I learned. He asked me what I learned from doing that experience. And he kept fishing for this answer, And I was like, coming up with all these certain answers. Like, no, you just kept on going. Kept on going. And I feel like the residents in Cooney County have kept on going. So in comparison to a triathlon where you're in a washing machine with 100 to 200 other ninjas karate chopping you and slashing your watches and everything down, it's been very impactful, and it's helped me personally come up with a winning mindset to stay in the game and keep going. with the last, few months behind us, I feel like the community's done that. We've kept on going. We've cultivated what was already inside of us and kept pushing forward. It was amazing to see the community innovate and change in a way in order to stay safe and actually stay in business. Now, a lot of those people that actually were here in Newton County that stayed in business, pivoted, right? How many of you guys know a few businesses, their models changed dramatically, right? Yeah. So I just wanted to kind of go down, in the rearview mirror a few times of a few things that happened in my own experience that I've seen in the community just in the last couple months. And I feel like this is really helpful for us, the fact of remembering what we just went through and what we're constantly going through. Triple Play did this drive-through. It was the Raptor and Pizza Night. And so all you did was you lined up, pay $10, you get 2 slices of pizza and some Coke, and then see Raptors. My 2 boys were literally talking about this for weeks. It was crazy. It was just this little drive-through. But that was something that Raptor Reef and Triple Play really pivoted from. They kept open and paid their staff for that. The Hayden cinemas on that same night as well, and then later since then have made movie nights, drive-in movie nights. You guys remember the drive-ins, right? Hamilton, I think, is the only drive-in in England Northwest. Still around, there's probably a few now. So they had popcorn pickup, which you could come through, get a huge bucket of popcorn for $5. And that's actually better. A lot of the different, businesses in the local area did free lunches for essential workers and first responders. I thought that was really impactful and a great way to give back and to remember our small businesses in the local area. Another one was Hayden's drive around scavenger hunt, which is kind of cool. You get to drive different areas and pick up different clues and then get movie tickets. And there's just a bunch of different stuff. So it's really interactive and cool for the community, all super safe. Another one was doing the support local business by ordering curbside. So if you guys, how many of you guys supported your local business during the curbside one day open? Yes, that's awesome. Give yourselves a hand and applaud them out. And then lastly, the chamber offered a lot of complimentary advertising slots. And so I feel like that was really a great spotlight to advertise and see other businesses that we may not have already seen. So let's give candy then. So it was really something that I really enjoyed with my family, and it was something that I felt like really kept my boys safe, kept in the cage, especially during this pandemic. I wanted to kind of talk a little bit about Wake Media, so what we've done as a team. So one of the things that we did was we took a day, we banded together, decided, hey, this is, Idaho shutting down. Both of our clients are actually in Washington State, Texas, Oregon, all over Minnesota. And so we decided to come up with a webinar series. And so this was highly instructional and educational. So it was one of those things that for us, we wanted to kind of go through the different 4 phases in Idaho and Washington primarily and give tips, instructional, educational advice as we go through it. So that was one aspect we did. Another thing we pivoted from is we actually primarily advertise for the health and wellness industry. And so we have a lot of gyms that we can actually advertise for. So one of the things we did was we went to the gyms and we said, hey, we've got a plan for you. Here's this plan to pivot and to alter the way you do business and still stay open and still pay your staff. So how is that? Well, we said Zoom and integration into this online platform. You're like, Zoom what? How many of you guys have not used it before this pandemic? Yeah, exactly. So a lot of these gym owners it was completely foreign to them. And so we did a full training for their staff, for personal training and group fitness online. And then we obviously coached them and a lot of our other clients on what they should do during the low traffic times. So if they're a brick and mortar business, what should they do? Well, I mean, they could remodel, right? They could get that project done that's been lingering as they're working in their business, not on their business. And reorganize, also get terms. I don't know how many emails I've got about the terms and of use and how the things are changing. But people have had time to be able to readjust and really work on the business. And then instructing them on other clients on how to use Zoom calls, do live interviews. We had a great partnership with the chamber or do these live interviews or networking events. And then especially for industry specific, making sure that each and every product is available online on their e-commerce website. So those are just kind of like a few things that we were able to pivot and everything from the health and wellness all the way to pharmacy and PT, you guys know, and whatnot. So much like I was grasping for air in that lake that day, that felt terrible. Many of our fellow business owners have felt that way to that water. And I know you guys have. We've learned to calm ourselves, really take that deep breath, and come up with some amazing ideas to keep on moving. And I think the end objective is solely been to help our neighbors, which let's give a round of applause for the chamber again for being that light and that beacon for all the newsletters and all the emails and all the up to date. I feel like that was highly helpful. So let's give Candy. So I ask you, how do you maintain this? How can you go from here? How do you focus? What's your focus point for a post-pandemic? It sounds a little bit cliche to say that, but what are we even focusing on? Anybody want to take a stab at it?
I think we have to ask ourselves, what is the new normal for our business?
Right, absolutely. What is the new normal, Andy?
How do you integrate the things you learned from this to make the future better?
Right, that's awesome. Anybody else?
Who do you serve and how?
What is it?
Who do you serve and how do you serve?
Yeah, learning your customer again.
It's changed a lot.
Yeah,
I think defining success in your business, and this time maybe it's not revenue and profits, but good quality of people and investing into your company as well to make sure it's healthy with them.
right. Yeah, the internal. This is a great time to work on that. Under the hood, right? Well, I want to give you 5 tips. I know everyone does these in 3s or maybe in 4s, but I'm going to use 5. Extra little special. So winning mindset, I view these 5 things. So number 1 is remember why you started. So why did you start your business in the beginning? We started years ago. Well, why did I start? Anybody want to take a stab at that? Why did you start your business? What was the reason? I know you just started, but this is fresh.
Because we believe it. It's what we do with working with people and with kids in our performance program. We believe that's what they need. 100% that's what they need. Nobody's giving it to them. We believe we're the best at that.
Excellent. So that's number 1. Number 2 is make a goal. So I feel like, a lot of our goals for 2020, our CEO, and is a stand-in, and he gives us all these goals, all these maps out, and, kind of readjust a couple times, obviously during this pandemic. And so our goals didn't look the same in the beginning of January 2020 as they do now. But are we still reaching our goals? We are. And so one of the aspects is readjusting your goals to your current situation. And it's, are you guys familiar with the EOS system at all? So it's basically integrating a 3-month plan. The next 90 days, what can you do, goals, and then build up for that 1 year, 3 year, and 5 year. So it's changing the way you do business just a little bit. Next one, number 3, is raising your internal and external EQ, or emotional intelligence. I think this is really pivotal at the time that we're in too, is, I may be okay, you may be okay, but maybe that other person is not okay, and being open to maybe just taking the time to listen to them, just hear them out, whether they're struggling financially in their business, whether they're having a staffing issue, or they're having to open close, they can't find, like, there's a gym in the local area, they couldn't find wipes, stuff like that. Number 4 is, my personal mentor always says this, and I've taken this to heart, is get ugly early. I'll say that. Say that one time.
Get ugly
early. So he likes to, he's a CEO of a huge Texas-based company, and what he does is he likes to get the bugs, issues, emotions, hard conversations, everything completely out of the way in front. And so once you have all those in the front, then you can actually build, adjust, change your goals, remember why, work in and on your business. And then number 5 is something that I do every day. And so it's a personal mantra or affirmation. And so it keeps me going. So these are not my affirmations, but these are examples of mantras that you can say. So I can get through this. I'm strong. You were made for moments like this. These are things that encourage you and keep on saying until you actually fully believe it. So if you keep on saying these every day, one day it's actually going to be, yeah, I am strong. I am made for moments like this. I can lead my staff through a pandemic. You guys agree? So again, those 5 are: remember the reason why you started. 2 is make a goal, if you need to pivot or change those goals. Number 3 is raise your internal and external EQ. So it's emotional intelligence, not your IQ, your EQ. And then get ugly early. And then say a personal mantra or affirmation. So I hope this was a little bit of an encouragement to you this morning and to your industry. Let's not forget about our neighbors who are going through a difficult time and maybe not have that same winning mindset that you do. So let's finish strong, and we're always stronger together. Thank you, Andy and Wayne, for the invite. Appreciate it.
Well, thank you, Kyle. That was very informative, and I certainly appreciate it. And as you were speaking, I was thinking about, in the future, this will be the times that we'll probably all write a book about later on. So make sure you take good notes of what you're doing. So I want to bring your attention just to a couple things. On August 5th, I'm going to be sharing this out on our newsletter, but we're partnering with a couple other groups here. I don't have a glass of here, but it's called Close the Divide. And what it is on August 5th, the Hayden Chamber is going to be a collection station from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. And what this organization is doing is we are collecting, we would like people to donate spare devices to your regional Close the Divide activation team, which we will be one of those. This could be laptops, Chromebooks, tablets, or iPads. There's an organization they're going to partner with that will, HP will clean these off for you. We will also have a service master that will sanitize them and then get them back out to students. If you don't have any device to donate, they would also take money, because what they will do is from the money, they're going to purchase hotspots to be able to share with the children that if we do have to do remote learning for this fall and this school year, that we'll be able to help provide with that. So if you'd like to get involved, I'm going to be sharing that information out via our newsletter system, and think of August 5th if you'd like to come and hang out at the chamber. We'll be there from 8 to 5. If you would like to donate something or get involved in any way, just let me know. August 5th is also our ambassador meeting. We will be holding that ambassador meeting at the chamber office. Since we're going to be there. And if there are any ribbon cuttings, we may do those as well at the chamber office in front. On August 6th, our board of directors meeting will be at Rivici's on the patio. And they're a lovely patio, and we do appreciate our board members that have attended with us this morning and all their service. Many of our board members, unfortunately, their businesses are preventing them from being able to come at this time for reasons that are in their corporations. So, but we do appreciate all their help, and they are very integral to what the success of our chamber is. And if you participated in 3 clubs and a putter in June and you knew that it got rained out after hole 2, we are going to redo this on August 19th. We have a few spaces still available to re-golf, so this will be same thing, replay, that's what we're calling it. And if you'd like to get involved in that, be a player or involved in a sponsorship, just let me know. And our next meeting here, August 27th, is our Hayden Awards. We used to do this at our banquet, and last year we moved it to a presentation here. It worked really well, so we will be doing that again. There will be a press release coming out shortly to the press asking for nominations, and we will also send the nomination form out for that. The H is for humanitarian or history, A is for arts, Y is for youth, D is for distinguished citizen, E is for education, and N is for new or noteworthy business. We will be looking for nominations for these folks, and then we will be doing the awards presentation here on August 27th. Are there any members that have a quick announcement to make before we wind up our meeting? Let's see. I'll come to you, Jan, so we don't have to. So okay, sir.
Good morning. I don't have a ton of information on this quite yet, but the Kootenai Food Bank decided last year to discontinue the church Thanksgiving for All that they were doing for quite a few years, and so Heart of the City Church has taken that over, and they are applying for the 503C and all that stuff, but they are going to be looking for donations to purchase the turkeys, and so please keep that in mind as you know the fall comes along. I'm going to do my best to get more information out. We're going to put it on Facebook, and I'm trying to get the gal who's actually in charge of it to get a Facebook thing set up to get it out there more. But their goal is to be about 3,000 turkeys, because that's approximately the need in the area at Thanksgiving. As I know more, and if I know more by the next meeting, I'll let you know.
Thank you. And with that, we encourage you to have a wonderful rest of your day and rest of the month. Thank you.
I always wonder how to turn off. Yeah, that was a perfect slide. It made me think though of how we park